making a video with one character. Creating the perfect video with Animaze is the easiest thing to do once you learn to use the character editor and the scene builder, because Animaze allows you to easily add elements such as dialogue and music to a video with a single click. In this video, we'll show you how to create a video with one character in the scene the right way, step by step. Start by opening the Animaze app. Enter a name for this new project and click on the Create Project button. You can skip the character editor and select a pre-built character design in the scene builder. This means that now you can simply click on Go to Scene Builder. Now that you are in the scene builder, click on the End After X Seconds field under the Scene View screen and enter the length of your video in seconds. Now click on the Scene Box button to add a scene to your timeline. Now it is time to build the scene. First, click on View and select the background camera for the scene. Now click on the camera icon to load the background camera into the Scene View screen. Now click on Character to open the character selection screen. Locate a character design that you'd like to use in your video and click on it to select it. Now click on Somewhere in the Scene to select the position of your character in the background. Here you just have to make sure to select the same background camera that you selected on View. For example, if you selected Camera 1 on View, then you have to select Camera 1 for the same background. Otherwise, your character won't appear on the scene. If you selected a full camera view, you can select either Camera 1 or Camera 2 for the same background. Now click on the Rotate icon in the scene box to change the direction that your character is facing. In this example, we'll make our character look at the camera, so we'll rotate it until it is facing the viewer. Because this is a video featuring a single character, you only have to use one of the two character lines in the scene box. Now you have to time the scene. Because this is the first scene in the video, you have to time it to trigger at the 0 seconds mark by typing 0 in the After X Seconds field. You can freely add as many elements as you want to your video from now on. In this example, we'll add 2 text boxes in between 2 different scenes featuring the same character, and then we'll add some effects and music. Text boxes allow you to add splash screens, titles, captions, messages, and scripted interactions in between scenes. Let's add the first text box to the timeline by clicking on the Text Box button. We are going to use this text box to insert a greeting from the character in the scene. When editing a text box, start by clicking on the Alignment menu to select where to position your text in the screen. Now select Text Color, Background Color, and Text Size. Now click on the Enter Text field to type your text. Now enter at which second you will trigger this text in the video in the After X Seconds field. Awesome! Let's preview how this plays out so far by clicking on the Play button under the Scene View screen. Let's add the second scene to the timeline by clicking on the Scene Box button. Start by clicking on View to select a background for the scene. Now click on the camera icon to load the background into the scene. Now, click on Character and select the same character you selected on the first scene in the timeline. Now, click on Somewhere in the Scene and select the same background camera that you selected on View. Now click on the Rotate icon to move the character in your scene to your preferred position. Now click on the After X Seconds field and enter at which second in the video you will trigger this scene. To achieve the best effect possible, simply enter the second after the previous element in the timeline ends. Great job! Now add the last text plate to the timeline by clicking on the Text Box button. Select the text alignment, the text color, the background color, and the text size. Now type our message in the Enter Text field. Now enter the second mark at which you will trigger this text in the After X Seconds field. Lastly, you have to insert music and sound effects. Start by adding a music track to your video. To add a music track into the timeline, you'll just have to click on the Music Box button. Now all you have to do is select a music track. First, click on Music. As you can see, there's a large selection of music tracks that you can use on all your videos. Click on a music track to add it to the music box. You can preview a music track by clicking on the Starts Playing button after adding it to the music box. You can also control the track's volume by using the volume lever. Next, all you have to do is enter at which time you'll trigger the track in the After X Seconds field. In this example, we want the track to start right when the video starts, so we're going to time it at 0 seconds. Inserting sound effects is just as easy. All you have to do is click on the Sounds button to add a sound box to the timeline. Now click on Sound Effect and select one sound effect from the selection screen. You can preview this sound effect by clicking on the Starts Playing button. Remember that you can control the volume of the sound effect by using the volume lever in the sound box. Now, enter at which time you'll trigger the sound effect in the After X seconds field. In this example, we want to synchronize this sound effect with the first text plate in the video, so we are going to type the exact same seconds mark in the After X seconds field. Now, click on the play button under the Scene View screen to watch your video. Awesome job! Remember that you can export an HD version of your video that you can upload, share, and embed anywhere by clicking on the Start Capture button, naming your video, and clicking on Save. And that is it. 3D animation doesn't get any easier than this.